Morning. This is day one of the prep hike. Carrying my backpack in Matanzas Woods. Getting ready to do a section hike in the Appalachian Trail from Hiawassee, or Dix Creek Gap, up to Fontana Dam, which will take place next month, just a few days from now. And so, coming out to test some gear out. Haven't decided whether or not I'm going to take my hammock or my tent, and so that's what we're waiting to see. But it's a beautiful morning. It is about 75 degrees already, and it's going to be hot today. And so hopefully we'll have a good trip on this, and we'll show you some of the sights if we see anything. Thank you for watching. This is what my Florida trail looks like. We're in Matanzas Woods, just north of Daytona and just south of St. Augustine. And it's about 7 o'clock in the morning, and it's has been raining a lot. And so, but today's really nice so far. Ran into a little rain on the trip up here, but by and large it's a beautiful morning. And so what a great day for a hike. As you can see here, everywhere we go is just flat in Florida, so we don't really have to worry about ups and downs. So I'm trying to walk about twice as fast as I expect to walk on the trail, and to carry a little more weight than I would expect to carry on the trail as well. See, as we get closer to the campground, we're no longer in the pine forest, but we kind of get into the swamp area. It's been about an hour. We've been hiking. It's almost 3 miles, but it gets a very diverse situation. Saw a pretty good sized 6-point buck just a little while ago, and that's about all the wildlife I've seen except a few birds. We're coming now into the campground area. You see that it's got a little porta potty there, an information sign, and I think there's about 10 camping areas here, primitive. No water, but should be able to carry enough water. It's only a 3-mile hike in and 3-mile hike out. But I'm not going to camp tonight. It's $10 to stay all night. But I am going to set up my hammock, my rain fly, just for practice, and then take it down and stow it, and I'll give you a video of what that looks like once it's done. This is my Hennessy hammock set up with a big extra large rain fly. Takes about 10 minutes to hang up, just going at a very slow pace. Just that will speed up with practice. I've got the snake skins here, and then I'm also using the 2 descender rings as a hanging method, and then this obviously isn't as tight as it could be because, you know, like always, I forget something. I forgot my stakes today, so I'll have to get a carbon fiber bag to put those in, to remember to bring those every single time and put those in my hammock bag. But it took just a few minutes to set up, and it's very comfortable. I'm a little concerned about taking it with me on the hike next month because I don't have an underquilt. I do have an REI pad in here that I blew up, and it works real well. It gives a lot of support and some warmth, but we'll just see how that goes. Haven't made up my mind. I've got a Kelty 2-man tent that I've used before, and it works real well. It's a 3-season tent, but thought I'd try the hammock. It took me about 15 minutes to break camp and get it all back in the backpack and getting ready to go. So I thought that was really a plus size, because I know with my tent and things like that, with the ground cloth and everything, it took longer than that. So that's a plus for a hammock, and so we're going to look at it a little bit more. I'm going to investigate the weight of a hammock and the rain fly and underquilt if I need one, and then versus the weight of the tent and the posts, and And plus, comfort is a big issue. I've never been a very good ground sleeper, so hammock looks pretty nice, but I just don't know if I want to go to the expense of spending that much money on an underquilt yet. Alright, we'll talk to you later as we continue on this hike.